Mexico, right there, literally across the border, or across the freeway rather. Very stark contrast to what we see on the other side to my right, and this is to my left. And there it is, Mexico. And unfortunately, my 2 years of high school Spanish means that I can't speak a single word of Spanish, but I speak Japanese, so Japanese doesn't actually help very much. Anyway, all right, 37 miles until I'm in New Mexico. And there's actual Mexico. How funny, what a coincidence. Do I have to stop her? Do I have to stop her or do I keep going?
Yeah, we'll stop here. Nobody else will get in the back?
No, I'm going to run a marathon tomorrow.
What's that?
I'm running a marathon in the Seminole Canyon tomorrow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got a race.
There's a bunch of people going through.
Yeah, I'm the slowest one. They're probably faster than I am, so we'll see.
U.S. citizen?
Yes, American. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're going.
All right, thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah, my parents are from New Jersey. This is my first inspection station, and there's like 1,000 million trucks. And this one, 35 miles an hour. Be prepared to stop. Usually, the last couple times I've been doing these inspection stations, there's been nobody there. So, oh, there's a guy. Please have immigration documents ready. Immigration documents ready. Okay, I guess I need a. Let's figure this out. Hello. Yes, American.
Give me 1 second.
I live in Houston.
You're good. Be safe.
Okay, thank you very much. It's funny, the English-ish, British-ish, the British accent doesn't give me away as a... basically, they're like, oh, you're American. I'm like, yes, but I sound British-ish. So, but I am American. That's funny. Yeah, this is, oh my God, this is like over 100 miles from El Paso, and they're still doing these inspections. So when you think you cross the border in El Paso, you're like, America! And then like, you know, then you get punched in the face by immigration about 100 miles in. So it's all good. Okay, let's keep going. So I am near the international border. This is the third state that I had, no, Texas, Arizona, Texas, Arizona, and California, where I have seen the border of Mexico. I've actually crossed over only in California from San Diego. Back when I was, I think, in high school, I went to Tijuana. I think I went there one other time as an adult, but that was about it. So, anyway, so I'm gonna get some gas. I am 2 miles from the Mexican border in Nogales, and I don't think I can go across. I think I need insurance and all that. Like an FFM or a FMM. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I don't know. I do need toilet paper, and there's a Walmart, so at least I can get toilet paper. But yeah, so I don't think I can go across. I was going to go across for like 10 minutes and come back, but it's like literally like 25 minutes just to like go down and do a U-turn. So I'm going to drive to the border, check it out. I do have my passport. I always have my passport with me. But I haven't left the country since I went to Canada for breakfast in December 2019. Okay, it's super cold this morning. It's like 22 degrees. And we're going to Canada. There's Canada. That's right. You can literally, okay, hang on. Here's Detroit. There's America. And here's Canada. Anyway, so there's the Detroit Windsor Tunnel right here. So we're going to try to go to Canada because I can't take my rental car. So I have to, and I can't take an Uber, so I gotta go take the bus over to Canada. And yeah, so just so I could say I'm going to Canada for breakfast. So let's do this. So here we are, we're in Canada. That was quick. That was actually really quick. I was like like less than 5 minutes to get over here. And here we are. Now there's no exit, exit restrictions for the US, so they don't even check your passport to leave. So make sure you have it to come back, because they will not let you back in. All right, I'm in Canada. That's the Canadian border over there with America. And the tunnel took about 5 minutes to get under by bus. It cost $5. And now I'm trying to get to some area over there and I can't get through. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk around. Anyway, so I'm basically trying to find a Tim Hortons so I can have some breakfast. And it's cold, but it's not snowing or doing anything. So it's just like Houston when it gets cold, where it doesn't do anything. Well, there's a gate there, so I can't go through. So I'm gonna walk over here and just kind of explore for a few hours before I have my meeting. So this is fun. You should come to Canada. Nobody believes that I have a minor degree in Canadian Studies from an American university. Yeah, it's a thing. It's 4 classes, a trip to Canada during an ice storm, and watching This Hour is 22 minutes. So if you're Canadian, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I took a $5 bus across the border to get Tim Hortons. So yeah, so I'm just gonna check this out here for a minute. It's actually not too chaotic. I mean, Tijuana is horrible, but the borders in Mexico are really dangerous. Like, you know, you just get like shot and killed. But this seems pretty chill. There's a lot of Arizona and Mexican license plates. So, and only one Texan. Okay, I'm nearing the international border. And there's Mexico. I can see Mexico on the hill. All the little houses. It's definitely a stark contrast from like just right across the border. And I've crossed a lot of borders on foot and in vehicles, not just like flying in and out of airports. So I don't know, should I go to Mexico? Should I do it? I don't know what I need. Maybe there's like a little tourist thing. But yeah, literally Mexico, or I could turn around and go back to Tucson. That's what the two options are. But yeah, this is literally Mexico. So yeah, this is the 2 options right here. I can go to Mexico or I can go to Tucson. Okay, so this is Mexico only. And I don't want to go to Mexico, so I'm gonna go over here. I don't want to get caught in that traffic. These people do not let you go. Arizona people, telling you, Flagstaff and that guy that just didn't let me go. Alright, so there is a McDonald's and a bumpy road, and I do not want to go to Mexico. But anyway, it's right there. It's literally, this actually looks very similar to the Tucson border. That's the jerk that wasn't going to let me go. You get an elbow beep, dude. Like, where are you going? I don't know where I'm going, but you know, it's just these like road rage drivers. Like, really, like, what purpose do you serve driving, period? Okay, so I'm gonna turn, maybe I can just find out. I know I need insurance, and I'm not ever at all ever going to cross the border without insurance. That's the guy in that SUV right there. Look at him. What are you doing, sir? You do not know how to drive. You're just like going around in circles, probably high as a kite. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here and turn around. There's no information booth. There's border parking, so you can like, yeah, you can like park and just walk across the border. Like in a Piedra's Prosecco or something, there's a place where you can, I gotta turn around. There's a place where you can like go down to like the dental mall or like go like get your butt implants and stuff, and you can just go down to like Brownsville in Texas and just like walk across the border and get all your like medical treatment. A lot of people do that, so they have border parking. I don't want to go this way. My tires. Okay, so border crossing station. Yeah, so now I'm caught in the border traffic, and I just want to go. I want to make a right, and then I'm just gonna go out of here. I don't need to go to Mexico today, but anyway, Mexico's right there. I will show you. There's Mexico. There's border parking, and let me put you back on the little dash. There you go. My phone is sitting in there, little seat comfortably. Yeah, people just like walk across the border. I don't know. I mean, there's Nogales here, but there's also Nogales across the border. So I guess you just go across the border and go get some Mexican food. I want a blanket. I want to get like a Mexican blanket, which is why we used to go to Tijuana. We used to always go and get those blankets. I need one for the back. I got one in Albuquerque that's really nice, but it's like too nice to like put on the back because I need something to just cover like the dust because I get dust that comes in the back doors. But anyway, okay, so let me figure this out. Yeah, it's just pretty chill. Not a lot of people, so not like Tijuana where everyone goes down and like go get drunk from San Diego, all the military people. Here it's just like, it's a very out of the way border, by the way. I mean, it takes quite a while to get down here from anywhere. Like, I mean, I guess you go into like Phoenix and Tucson, and then you're like 2 hours south and you're at the border, but it's not like San Diego where you're like 15 minutes from the border. So, okay, so I'm just gonna mosey on, figure this out. So I think I want to be in the left lane because I'm not going to Mexico. So I want to get over, I want to get out of here. Yeah, I'm going to move over. So there's 2 lanes on this road right now. One on the right side goes to the border crossing, and the one on the left side hopefully goes back into town. And so you could also just park and walk across. There's 24-hour parking, public parking for the border. But yeah, right now Mexico is not advised for anybody to go. Obviously, like, you know, if you're in like the touristy areas with like, you know, the camping with the other van lifers and stuff, or living in your little unicorn bubble, as a lot of the influencers tend to think like the world is just like rainbows and unicorns, then you're probably okay. But if, you know, the reality of it is, if you go to Mexico, you know, there's kind of like courtesy rules of being a tourist there, like don't drive at night, and, you know, stay out of certain areas, and just, you know, have a OPSEC, which is, you know, in the military, operational security and situational awareness and stuff. You'd be surprised how many people travel and they just think like American laws go with them and protect them, and it's like, you have human rights, like international human rights, but American laws don't go with you when you leave America. So that said, I'm stuck in traffic now at the border. I need to get back on the 19, which is right down there. Yeah, so what people are probably like cutting in on the left lane and then trying to cut in on the right lane. It's all right though, it's a good experience. If I ever do drive Prudence down to Mexico, which I will never do, I don't think, because I hate the sun and it's way too hot. But I think, go, you have the right of way. I do not understand people. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so, okay, so I'm gonna figure out how to go. I need to go straight. So right over there is the border wall. There it is. And a bunch of bird poop. There's the border wall. As far as I can tell, there's no information for insurance. I see mail, Mexico insurance, okay. Mexico insurance. Because all these people driving across the border need to have car insurance. I'm pretty sure, like, I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure you have to, like, they won't let you into Mexico unless you have, like, Mexico car insurance, or you have to buy it at the border. Firearms, ammo prohibited in Mexico. So if you're concealed carry or, you know, open carry, you gotta leave your gun at the border. Let's see, there's, you can get pesos, there's mailboxes. Okay. All right. Just, that's it. This is, I don't know even if this is going to be a video. If it is, you're watching it right now. But yeah, this is basically just me in traffic at the border, and I do need to get over. So thankfully, I'm going to be able to get over. Can I get over, please? Thank you. In my humunga van. And all these people are going to Mexico. Enjoy. Have fun. I don't know where I'm supposed to go after this. Okay. Yeah, so that's the border right there. And like I said, people are just parking, and yeah, so that's the border right over there. There we go. That's the last stop in America. They even have the dogs. Let's see what this guy says here. Okay. Gonna flag me through. Oops. 1, 2. Hello. Good. Yeah, Vanlifer. All right, thank you. That's the password to get through, Vanlifer. Yeah, thank you. I'm like a Vanlifer. All right, we're good. Oh shit! Almost broke my window. I despise this thing. This thing sucks. There we go. The number of times I've almost ripped that off. Okay, cool. Vanlifer. Hello. Just me. Okay, I need to do a U-turn. I missed my turn off for the hike. Can I go this?
Yeah, so do exactly what this green truck's doing.
Okay.
Watch for traffic coming.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you. It's quite nice. Quite lovely Border Patrol people down here. Watch for traffic. Yes. Okay, well the only traffic coming this way is going through Border Patrol. Never mind. It's like, pour some cold water on me. Okay, hiking. Hello. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm an American citizen. Yeah, no one else in here. A Vanlifer, I don't know.
Vanlife?
Vanlife, yeah.
Where are you coming from? Well, I mean, what's a road trip?
Oh, I've been going all through like all the national parks. So I went from Ventura, Channel Islands down into like Tombstone, Bisbee, and now heading back to Texas. So yeah, so I got to be back in Houston by the end of the week.
You're gonna take Highway 9? Or going to go?
The 10. Yeah, I got like 3 or 5 maybe state parks to hit before I'm trying to go to every state park, every national park. So it's my goal. So
right.
Although I get stopped a lot on the freeway because there are all these checkpoints, but I understand why.
Okay.
So.
You be safe, all right?
Yeah, thank you. I have a heavy right foot, so thank you. All right. Thank you.
U.S. citizen, man?
Texas, U.S. citizen. Yep.
You have a good
All right, thank you. Oh my God, they got all the dogs here. It's like, what's that movie? All of those apocalypse movies, like Children of Men or like I Am Legend. He's like, American citizen, of course I am. Don't sound like it. Okay, I'm gonna keep driving now. I've got, oh my God, I don't know. I'm not even in Central Time Zone. I'm still in Mountain Time, Arizona time right now. So there's 1,000 million trucks behind me. That was a busy border crossing. They had like 20 border guards and like 7 dogs. But let me put my passport back and yeah, I just realized if I hold up my passport, I don't look anything like my passport. I have bangs. On the picture of my passport, I have bangs, or a fringe, as we call it in England. I have bangs, brown hair, and not wearing my glasses. And I just had a baby. So I was like 80 pounds heavier. And so this now, obviously, I don't look anything like my passport picture. Hello? Yeah, so I got ambushed by Border Patrol in January of last year, in 2021. And, no, in 2022 I got ambushed. In January 2022. And what happened was, I was going to Del Rio. For some reason on a Saturday I had to upload a document for work. And I was like, well, I have no cell reception. So I drive to Del Rio. And I already had my campsite at Kickapoo State Park. So I drive to Del Rio, and then Saturday evening I'm driving back to Kickapoo, and I'm on a road that's like 30 miles, you know, 1 lane each side, a tiny little shoulder, pitch black, and all of a sudden these 2 vehicles just start barreling up behind me, like flashing their high beams, like blinding me and everything, like veering into oncoming traffic. There's no traffic, I was the only one on the road at 11 o'clock at night. Veers in front of me, veers behind me, veers in front of me, and they're constantly doing this, and I'm like, and so I, you know, after about 10 minutes of this, I'm terrified because I'm like, these people are just road ragers, and I couldn't see anything. There were no sirens, there were no police lights, nothing. So I pull over onto the shoulder. I tried to pull into like a side street, but there weren't any side streets. It was middle of the countryside, right? So I pull onto the shoulder to let them pass, and they both stop and like ambush me, and they jump out in these like Border Patrol agents. And And I was like, you scared the crap out of me. And this is the picture of them, like asking for my license. I'm like, what was that? I'm like, I have a right to like not be killed by Border Patrol by driving me off the road. So they, of course, they ran my license and ran my plates, and then they said, well, ma'am, they always say ma'am here, which is weird. They're like, ma'am, we were just trying to look at your plates. I'm like, there's a light shining on my like, it is required that you have a light to light up your your license plate, right? And so my license plate was lit up. I'm like, you can see my license plate. I had no bike on the back. Nothing was blocking my, anything. And so it was just like, oh my God. Okay, we have inspection station time, and we're in Las Cruces. It is bright right now. Anyway, the trucks go that way, and everyone else goes the other way. So 35 miles an hour. We'll slow down a little bit. Oh my God, I'm like blinded, literally. Oh my God. Anyway, so all cars must exit. Okay, why is it pointing that way? All vehicles stop ahead. All right, cool. Yeah, so this is like where they just basically say, are you American? Yeah, I'm American. Sure, today I'm American. I'm American every day. But anyway, even though I have this bizarre accent that won't go away after 32 years. Yeah, this is my 32nd year living in America, and my accent does not go away. I think when you hit like age like 12 or 13, if you have an accent, it's very difficult to get rid of. That's my theory, at least with me. So anyway, okay, let's see what's going on here. So they're taking a bunch of pictures. It's a very beautiful day today. Go, green light. No one's here. Nobody at the checkpoint. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, well, that was the border. Actually, it's not the border, it's just the border checkpoint on the American side, but Mexico's right there. So, actually, Mexico is pretty far. We're actually heading north now. Or I'm heading north, you're heading north with me. Okay, all right, continuing on, another 375 miles, and then I think I'm going to add 2 extra hours onto it and go straight to Yuma. I don't think I want to stop in Gila Bend. I think I'm just going to keep going and get through, and it is very, very bright.